And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brett Berry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, with that ACL injury, Jamal Murray has had a lot to overcome. But his work ethic has always been a constant. He said, I was very disciplined growing up. If I didn't want to run hills, I ran hills. I did it with love, and I did it with passion. It wasn't work for me. Kevin, it's that mentality that still serves him well.
Absolutely, David. Thanks. And while it's still very early in the season, the top teams, Greg, have already started to distinguish themselves across the NBA.
Getting off to a hot start, always a good sign. But don't sleep on the teams that are still getting locked in. A lot can change in the coming months.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Brown out there with Reggie Jackson. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Watson in at the 4. And for the Suns, Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the small forward spot. Now here's Paul. Booker outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Now Jackson. Down low, 6 on the shot clock. Watson's shot is off. Outside, KD. Booker in the corner. Shoots over Brown. Booker, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Fade away. They get the rebound. Here's Jordan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Kevin Durant.
Well, the adventure begins with
that one is off.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the...
And he's good on the second. Something you noticed about these Suns last year was their offensive talents, Brent. It could be seen from top to bottom.
Man, they got plenty of great shooters on the floor. Obviously, one of the great distributors of all time in Chris Paul. And with these guys scoring in a variety of ways, really tough to defend from inside, outside, and the deadly mid-range of your leader. And KD decisive that time, wasting no time, rises up and fires.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Passes to Watson. He kicks it to Jackson. Off target with his 3.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
Okogie, the pass to KD. The 11-footer. Jump shot is good.
We talk about the mid-range and how much KD uses that area better than anybody in the NBA.
Here's Jordan. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
Brown against Booker. Inside, the shot. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
4 or 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Jackson passes to Brown. Back to Jackson. From deep. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
A really good job by Reggie Jackson just finding the shooter and feeding him.
Pass to Okogie. There's the pass to Booker. And no good that time. And the Nuggets going the other way. Braun. There's the drive. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Now just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
Here's Paul. Blocked by Jordan. Here's Brown. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Jordan. To the wing right side. Pops it up for Jordan. And stolen by Ayton. To the middle. That's good from Booker on the assist by Paul.
Finishes like that are pretty impressive from Devin Booker, who we know is a great outside shooter.
Jackson passes to Watson. Braun. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Okogie. Paul outside. To the inside. Ayton lays it up off the glass. Ayton's got his second basket of the night.
Well, again, with that kind of size, DeAndre Ayton is going to draw some fouls and does not shy away from contact.
Jackson down low, defended by Paul. The kick out to Brown. Over Booker. They get it again. Here's Jordan. And they pick up two. Jordan's got 5 points so far.
I mean, he might as well pour a foundation and put some framework around that, because that's where deals
finals on more than one occasion.
Now here's Paul. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Booker with no one around. That's good. A nice assist from Durant.
Booker's shot is so pretty. Just one of those guys, when you watch him, you feel like every one of them is going in.
Back to Jackson. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block. Paul outside. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
So much deceptiveness about Chris Paul's game that he doesn't know how to guard him right now in the pick and roll.
Brown outside. Braun. Second shot opportunity. And Jordan with the layup. He's got 7.
Not allowing the defense to cover him or alter his shot there was DeAndre Jordan getting to the rim.
Paul outside. Passes it to Okogie. Booker in the post. Brown's there. No good from Booker. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 5. Here's Watson. He shoots again. Jordan can't get it to go. For Phoenix, they've gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Shot from 12. Good. He hits the jump shot. And it's 6 points for Kevin Durant.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Nuggets moving the ball around. Pass to Brown. The shot from the low post is good. And now another look at that great drive and finish, brought to you by Mobile One.
A nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Now the pass to Okogie. Here's Booker from downtown. It's hauled in by Watson.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Brown the pass to Jordan. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys. Just flat out blew a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
And such a young, exciting contender for years to come.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Torrey Craig. He's checked in for Okogie. Ross comes in for Booker. And it's Payne in for Paul. He hits both from the stripe. With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help. Yeah, good job to take it right at the ball.
First team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, you like the roll.
And he makes both free throws. His versatility has made Payne a valuable second unit guy, don't you think, Brent?
Well, he's a pretty decent package out there.
Bounce pass, Smith. Pass to Chanshaw. Kicks it to Green. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Ross finds Payne. Here's KD. That's his fourth basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Now here is Smith. Over Payne. The shot's good from Smith.
Just great ball control from Ish Smith. He shows off a little bit there with that flashy play.
Passes it to Ross. Now Craig. Ayton trying to break free. Connects from three-point range. And the Suns lead by 8.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Pass to Chanshaw. Outside, Green. Smith surveying the D. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Three-point field goal.
Smith's got 5 now.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
And that one's good. 8 points for him.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
And here's Smith. 5 points in the game. No one covering.
I'm watching Ish Smith watch his teammates. Great swing to the wide open man for the uncontested shot.
And there's the pass to Payne. Here is Durant. Guarded by Green. Outside, KD.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Payne with it. He's against Smith. Payne can't hit.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Here's Smith. Payne with the block. And he recovers it. Chanshaw, no good. Suns leading by 4. .133 left to play here in the first. 3. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Season right at the 75% mark.
That's good from Craig. It's been quite a turnaround, hasn't it, Brent, for Phoenix?
Along with the combination and relationship that he has with Monty Williams. I mean, that leadership with that young roster and giving those guys belief has elevated the play of everybody who's put on that uniform.
Pass to Brown. Passes it to Chanshaw. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Now that play never gets...
Phoenix leading by 3. Pass to Craig. Now here's Payne, covered by Smith. The pass to Craig. 6 to shoot. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Denver ball.
46 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to Smith. And And that one, good.
Smith.
Smith's got 7 points in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Biombo. He kicks to Ross. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Smith up top. Payne covering. Now here's Brown. Misses the finger roll. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Suns. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
That's right, Suns fans. Time to make some noise.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, Green is out there with Jordan. And there's Jackson, and it's Watson in at the 2 guard. Jordan inside. Tries again. Biombo with the block. Ball against Jackson. Banked in off the glass. Paul's got his first bucket of the night.
Chris Paul not afraid to go inside, play amongst the trees, and still find a way to score.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Shoots from the high post. The Nuggets with another miss.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Now, here's Craig. 5 on the clock, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Aside from that,
There's a win against the San Antonio Spurs. Here's Watson, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
It goes on.
Kevin is expectation, and sometimes we get a little bit ahead of ourselves with guys who we want to anoint as the next great player. Look, sometimes it takes 3 or 4 a great deal of patience to let that player achieve that level of success.
And the second free throw, good. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Good advice. David,
DeAndre
thanks.
Jordan.
Versatile big with lots of years behind him. DeAndre Jordan locked in shooting that mid-range shot. That's a rarity.
Pass to Okogie to the left side wing. Paul outside. And here's Booker from the arc. Suns keep it alive.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And it's sent back by KD.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
Paul kicks to Booker. The pass to Okogie. Paul with the ball. Lock at 6. There's 3 pointers off the mark. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. It's good. This game is all even. 7 points in the game.
And they
DeAndre
keep
Jordan.
hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And Booker kicks to Paul. Here's Okogie. Back to Paul. A 3. Drills it from outside. Paul's got 5.
A good tempo on that play as Chris Paul was in place for that jumper.
Pass to Watson. Right side, Jordan. Shoots over Biombo. No good from Jordan. Suns leading by 3. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Driving inside. Okogie misses.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Here's Jordan, and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
We talk about DeAndre's length on the inside, but he's also become a little bit more comfortable with a variety of shots around the rim.
And the shot is good. And the Suns lead by 3.
And that mid-range spot is so sweet for him.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. And Paul with the basket on the assist by KD. And 7 points for Chris Paul.
And this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Denver calls timeout. And Phoenix making a change here. Ayton's checked in. Back to Jackson. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Ball against Jackson. Passes it to Okogie. Booker outside. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Booker's got 4 points this quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Pass to Jordan. Takes it from 10. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. For 3, Durant rebounded by Jackson. The Nuggets trailed by 3. The pass to Watson. Pass to Jackson. To the left wing, Braun. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. 12 points for him.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Now here's Booker. He's covered by Watson. Ayton dishes the ball. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Jackson looking it over. Passes it to Watson. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 13-footer, and the jumper falls for him.
Seemed to be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, and ramp it up.
Now here's Booker. He's got 9. Pass to Ayton. And here is Paul. Takes a shot at the elbow, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And the pass to Watson. Ball against Jackson. Pass to Green. And Watson has it in the corner. They kick it out to Green. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. Off the left rim and out. And KD's got the ball here for Phoenix. Booker the pass to Ayton. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight.
Landry Shamit's checked in for Devin Booker, and Lee's subbed in for Paul. Free throw drops for Ayton.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Now here's Brown. free himself up. Another three for Denver. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Here's Lee. Denver able to drain the three. Ross on the wing. And Zeke Naji gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here is Ross. This is it to Shamet. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And Lee with the stop.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Smith against Lee. Braun. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Brown outside. Braun takes it inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why you settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
The 10-footer. And it's Brown missing. Phoenix leading by 4. Pass to Shamet. Good ball movement here by the Suns.
2 minutes remaining in the first
Brown
half.
against Ross.
2 minutes.
Lee outside. Lock at 6. Smith with some nice D.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Count that one.
Bruce Brown.
And now just a
Assisted by
2-point Phoenix
Braun.
lead.
Oh, such a field shot there. The floater.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
That's good from Craig. The Nuggets trail by 5. Smith kicks to Brown. Back to Smith. There's the pass to Chansha. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. And the Suns making a change here. Landale's checked in. 1:15 left in the first half of the game. 4 on the clock. Here's Brown. Misses off the right eye. Phoenix leading by 5. Lee outside. Pass to Landale. Dishes to Lee. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Lets it go with the 3. Doesn't go for him. Now the Suns take it the other way. Craig passes to Lee. Now here's Ross. There's 21 seconds left here in the second. Lee outside. Chanchard grabs the miss. Braun, he's guarded by Ross. Smith left side. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
First personal foul.
No good on that. He hits the second from the line. And So it's Phoenix with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace, and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports halftime show. Tremendous start for DeAndre Ayton. He had 13 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Suns?
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half. They really stepped it up in a big way, and that helped out. And now the starters will appreciate not having to carry the load on them.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
Right now, they're playing well only on one end of it. All they really getting is spills against them. Well, that's a shame. They're just going to keep giving up easy buckets, and the game's going to be away from them.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And as we get to this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Ayton in at the center. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. Offensive rebound. Suns leading by 6. Durant dishes to Paul. Booker against Jackson. And Booker kicks to Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And catching the defense flat-footed and taking full advantage. Big bucket there to extend the lead.
Jordan finds Watson. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Jordan's got his 3rd assist on the night. Ball outside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Ayton against Jordan. Book. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Brown outside. Braun. Craig defending. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 21.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And taken away by Brown. Here's Jackson. And it's in there. Jackson's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Brown against Booker. Passes to Ayton. Here's Paul. Clock at 4. Hits the 3-point bomb. Paul's got 5 points now this quarter.
Whatever the team needs, Chris Paul can provide it. Tonight, it's on the scoring end.
Now, here's Watson. Guarded by KD. Braun. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. So he'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
The first free throw is good. Okogie's checked in for Torrey Craig. And he can't hit the second.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half. Well, when KD asked out, you knew the Nets would get a king's ransom. Perhaps the biggest star trade we've seen in decades. But with KD on this team, they are right in the thick of it as far as contenders.
Jackson against Paul. Jackson passes to Brown. Watson surveying the D. Here's Jordan. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Jordan's got 15.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Pass to Okogie. Ayton against Jordan. Feeds it to Booker. And he finishes nicely on the lane. Booker's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Suns.
He has good size for his position, and Booker mixing it up on the inside.
The pass to Brown. Lobs it up for Jordan, and Jordan throws it down.
Well, determined that time to get to the rim, anticipating the pass, and a rim rocker.
Booker outside. Jackson against Paul. Misses. 4th time against 7 makes for this game. Booker against Brown. Back to Jackson. The tray. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Durant's got his 5th rebound in this one. All times Booker. Here's Okogie. Good. Nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 4 assists in the game. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health, number 1. Everything else comes after that.
Green is checked in for Denver. Outside Jackson. Brown the pass to Jackson. Booker against Brown. Jackson trying to break free. No good that time. Some solid defense from Ayton. Inside, Durant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done.
And Denver also making a switch. Najee's checked in and good on the second, so he makes them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Jackson against Paul. Here's Najee. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. No good on the free throw. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
Now here's Booker. 13 points in the game. Paul finds KD over Watson. Denver grabs the miss.
Yeah, I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
Back to Green. Pass to Najee. 6 to shoot. Here's Watson. Rebound by the Suns. Durant's got his 6th rebound on the night. Paul passes to Okogie. Jackson against Paul. Booker outside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Booker's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip.
Denver calls timeout. You look at Chris. Passes it to Chuncho. Here's Smith. The shot that time, not on target. Now the Suns take it the other way. Here's Okogie. He's got 5. Pass to Biyombo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Biyombo's got his first 2 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Najee. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Allman here now for an injury report. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on DeAndre Jordan. David.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Nuggets. He told me it's a sprained elbow. Now, they put some ice on it, and they're hoping that he doesn't have any inflammation. And for a team that's gearing up for the playoffs, this could make things very difficult going forward. Kevin?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Denver getting their last shot to go. KD's shot is off. To the middle. Here's Green. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Assist from.
And that's now 6 points for Jeff Green.
And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score. Well, he just nailed his second 3 of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
Brown the pass to Najee. Here's Chuncho. 5 points in the game. Close contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Kicks it to Ross. The pass to Booker. Launches a 3. In for another field goal. Sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic.
Brown outside. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Pass to Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Payne. And it's Smith missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Landale. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got his 5th assist in this one. Now here is Smith. 8 points for him. Passes it to Green. Here's Chuncho. Covered by Biyombo. To the inside. And with that, the Phoenix leaders got back down to 14 on those points from Brown.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Ross. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Najee. Denver's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them.
Jeff Green.
And Phoenix making a change.
First team foul.
Payne with it. He dishes it to Ross. Over Green. That one wide left.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Here's Najee. Left side, Brown. Kicks it to Smith. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Shots like that drive coaches batty. I'll be shocked if he attempts that shot again.
Shamet on the wing. drive to shoot. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
That shooting ability.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Round with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Smith outside. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for two. Smith's got 10 points.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
Shaman kicks to Ross. For three. Chanchard grabs the miss. Chanchard's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. The drive by Green. Yep, it counts. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you really can't forget about Green's speed. So effective on the drive.
Now Payne. And there's the pass to Ayton. And that one is good. He's got 17.
It's one thing to get to your spots. It's another thing to shoot with that kind of rhythm. And DeAndre Ayton in one right now.
And so it's Phoenix with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we'll be right back after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And here are the Suns now. So out there for the Nuggets right now, we've got Ish Smith. He's out there with Jackson. And it's Watson in a power forward position. And he gets it to go.
He is a master craftsman, and he gets inside and carves out space at the mid-range. CP3 with another deuce.
Pass to Jackson. Hands it from downtown.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Pass to Ross. Back to Paul. And here is Ayton. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Jackson against Ross. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Craig. Ayton trying to break free. Craig, good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And a drive like that one could be a knockout punch. Great finish at this junction.
Releases. No good off the back of the rim.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look. Durant still has a drive to keep adding something to his game offensively, which should be scary to the rest of the league, but makes him so fun to watch.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Pass to Watson. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Okogie, the pass to Ayton. Booker looking around. KD on the wing. A second chance effort, and that's 2 points on the layup. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A great hustle from the swing man that time as Durant doing whatever he could do to keep it alive.
Kicks to Jackson. Smith against Paul. Now the pass to Najee. No good on that one. Some solid defense from 8. Suns leading by 18. Paul, right side. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Paul.
From Chris Paul.
Paul's got 6 assists here tonight. Bounce pass, Smith. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
Down low, here's KD. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting. The Nuggets trail by 20. Outside Jackson. Pass to Najee. Back to Jackson. Out left to the wing. Braun. Off target from three-point range. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. That's good from Durant.
It felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Smith the pass to Chancho. Back to Smith. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Passes it to Okogie. Back to Paul. With social media and the cult celebrity, a lot of pitfalls for players. Brett, is the NBA doing a good job preparing them to face those very public challenges?
That's a really good question, Kevin. And I think what's interesting is to study players who've been in the NBA for a while that are embracing social media versus what you're seeing with younger players who have grown up with social media and how they handle that dynamic coming in. And I think, quite frankly, the younger players are a lot better at doing it than some of the older players. It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
And Ayton gets double teamed. Pass to Booker. Smith against Paul. Back to Booker. Puts one up from 19. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got 24 points.
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Here's Chancho. He's covered by Ayton. Smith. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Booker against Jackson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Reggie Jackson.
I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon, but I have heard some great ideas, and who knows?
Free throw good, Booker.
Some guys will wow you with
catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Landale's checked in. And Warren subbed in for Josh Okogie. And Denver also making a switch. Brown is checked in for Smith. The pass to Watson. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Braun finds himself wide open and drills it. He's got 24.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
For 3, Booker, a three-pointer is right on target.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Brown outside. Right side Jackson fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Durant's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Denver's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to Brown. Here's Chanshaw. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be revoked.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. And the free throw, no good. Denver's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell Pope.
Well, that's two teammates.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
Passes it to Lee. Shoots from 12. And it's sent back by Bryant. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Second personal foul.
Shaky defense there, giving up the bucket plus sending KCP
Shooting for
to
Denver.
the line. And hey, what a career Caldwell Pope has had to this point.
Well, he's been such a great complementary guard. He just takes care of the ball.
And that one misses. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion in 2 cities, which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's the sentiment I think most can get behind.
They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
The Nuggets have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Here's Caldwell Pope. Good work there as it goes.
All heart from Caldwell Pope there, using every ounce of strength to muscle that shot in.
Warren on the wing. The dish to Biombo. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's a bad miscue, but I think they've done a really good job.
Gillespie, the pass to Chanshaw. Here's Gillespie. Pass to Bryant. Fades and shoots. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
And Bryant continuing to improve. A nice smooth J from the mid-range.
Now the pass to Shamet. Now here's Warren. Lee outside. It's up a 3. Bryant with the rebound. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. White, good.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
With that guy. Give us some memories you can share about the great Ginobili.
Oh, man. Manu is absolutely one of my favorite teammates of all time, Kevin, and one of the most delightful people that you ever could be around. I just think about the practices and the plane rides and him just joking around, and then something happens. It gets on the floor, it gets into the fourth quarter, it's time to win, and it's basically Manu Ginobili time. So I'm thrilled that he's in the Hall of Fame, and he deserves every bit of it.
Phoenix leading by 22.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And here is Paul. Pass to Ayton. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Denver's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Back to Smith. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Fades back. Janjar, no good. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Suns.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they're going to bring this season series to an end with a very nice victory here today. These teams spent a lot of time on the floor together this year.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for DeAndre Ayton.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Here's Booker. He goes up again, and Ayton with the layup.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Just 5 to shoot. Braun. The Nuggets with another miss. Now here's Paul. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much.
Thanks very much with Chris Paul. Chris, a very convincing win, and that doesn't happen often in this league. So what do you take from this?
You know, one thing that our coaching staff keeps stressing to us every night is that it's about us. You know, so regardless of score, we got to continue to try to get better because we impose our will on the defensive end. The sky's the limit.
Well, the focus was there tonight, Chris. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long.